Hello everyone, MirageFly here, bringing you another game on Company of Heroes 2. This time, I'm on Angloville between an OKW player, or CieZ at the helm, against kim.Jong.Un, who will be our Soviet player in the north. And just to warn you, I do have a fan going in the background. It's kinda hot, so I'm sorry about that if you can hear it. Anyways, we got two conscript squads coming up for Kim.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
And for CieZ, we just got mainly a Vogue squad hitting the field. Sturms will be focusing on the right-hand side of the map. Folks will be focused on the left-hand side, it seems. Combat engineers look like they're immediately moving onto the field. Conscripts are moving to capture the cutoff. Sturms are moving upwards to capture the tactical point.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Not sure why he's going there. Or not just go here and go here, since at that point it's far safer to keep than it is to keep that one over there. Another Vogue squad in the field. Well, we got a combat engineer coming up for our Soviet player.
Combat engineers are standing by.
Combat engineers will get the fuel on the left-hand side. Conscripts are now coming down. Excuse me. Sturm pioneers are moving onto the field on the right-hand side. Conscripts seem to also be moving that way. Could go for the cutoff here. Conscripts will get the garrison before moving on to the cutoff.
Stop building.
They'll jump back into the house instead. Folks will be engaging the combat engineers. Combat engineers will likely be forced off. Folks will spot this, but now conscripts are moving on to the cutoff.
We will defend it to the death.
Combat engineers forced off. Sturm pioneers will find his conscript squads. Or conscript squad, but they will not chase after them. House is right behind them, which they can jump into. Combat engineers moving to the top, capturing. Sturm pioneers moving down into the south, capturing. There's not really much CieZ can do with this garrison at this point, aside from try to overpower it and attack everything. Have everyone attack from this side where there's only two windows. More Volks are moving in.
A sector has been cut off.
We do have a tier 1 up for our Soviets, and armored cars hit the field.
Scout car.
No flamethrowers by yet, he hasn't had the munitions. I don't think he's had the munitions. Maybe he placed a mine somewhere, but I don't know.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Meanwhile, combat engineers are moving on to the right-hand side, going to capture the munitions. Conscripts still camping the house. Folks will spot scout car. They are forced off. We have mechan ice truck going down for our Oberkommando West player. Soviets will be able to drive away these Volks squads. They'll be doing significant damage.
Put down your tools and get behind something.
Sturm pioneers now capturing the right-hand side. Folks still trying to take out the car.
Fresh
Not
conscripts
really
have
doing
arrived.
much.
Good work, comrades. This now belongs to the party.
We got a Raketa immediately being built to try and counter the scout car on the field. Nothing Oberkommando West can really do without some sort of AT, as these, or at least before the first Panzerschreck. They have no snares, and they pretty much need everyone to fight the car at the start of the game, and which is devastating against them, especially when the flamethrowers in the car. Scout cars rotating down to the right-hand side. We'll find Sturm pioneers caught out of position. Sturm pioneers are probably there's nothing they can do to fight this, but they will take significant damage on the retreat from the flamethrower, but the car is turning.
We have a new scout car at our disposal.
Also, no way he's been flamethrowed yet. Sturms are now running past the house.
This piece of dirt is ours now.
Doesn't look like they'll lose any members. Got engagement going here. The Volks are engaging the conscripts. Overpowering them, 3 versus 1. Scout car is coming up.
We are bleeding, comrades.
Scout car is actually taking significant damage from the crew itself. Probably due to the fact it's easy for any infantryman to hit a vehicle. And scout car is taken out. One combat engineer left. Folks could take out a combat engineer. Or I don't get why he's moving them at this point. He should probably just stood there and kept shooting at combat engineers for that extra accuracy. He will not get the combat engineer squad, but he will be able to take the left-hand side.
Enemy forces capturing
Conscripts
supply
have
sector.
sandbags, but the Volks will find them and begin engaging. These conscripts will probably be phased off.
Okay, that's the last one.
That meanwhile,
120mm mortars are
Soviets
now
are recapturing the
available for
right-hand
deployment.
side of the map.
Guard rifle infantry squads are now available.
Guards have also hit the field. Can immediately buy the GPs for them.
Engineer standing by. The sector is at risk.
Obviously, as his squads are in low health, gonna need that healing truck up soon. We do have a flak truck that going up though. Flak track, not flak
The
truck.
enemy has taken our supply sector. We're under attack.
Boat truck will find a scout car. Guards are inside.
Guard rifle infantry squads
Once they
can
see
now
these
be
folks
called to
getting
fight
wiped
for
out,
the
the
motherland.
Binary is going to open up. There they both units have very low health. Looks like the Volks at the Panzer truck will gal there. The captain misses a shot. Eastern Pioneers near gal there. They're way too low health.
Extra firepower. Your predecessor died a hero.
You know what, still needs to be taken the right hand side. Flak track will be an open up.
Try and blow it. Steady yourself. Under attack.
These conscripts will be forced back. They can't be open against two squads. Third squad's coming up. We need capturing this point. Panzer Fusiliers have also hit the field. Showing that CieZ has gone breakthrough doctrine. These combat engineers will capture the right and VP.
Taking fire.
Currently, not many VPs have been trained. 477 for OKW, 471 for our Soviets. Flak track will be an opening up. With only one shot. PGR's car will do significant damage to the flak track. In fact, though, the flak track will probably just outright kill the flak track in the 1v1. I was going to say single burst, but that's probably not the case.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Panzer Fusiliers are secured in the northern cutoff.
Territory is ours.
Flak tracks repositioning.
Supply lines
We do
have
have
been
tier
cut.
2 being built, or has been built. CieZ gun coming up, comes right base uses flak track.
Replacements have arrived.
No, big push against our OKW player against this housing north. Because he has no real way to clear the garrison, he's just going to use brute force on it. Flak track is in the field. Hit a conscripts immediately fall back to base.
AT
Look
gun
to
is ready
attention.
for combat.
And did take out the scout car north. Took out 3 guards as well.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
Our big group of infantry are coming up. Panzer Fusiliers come to face of combat engineers and guard squad.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Panzer Fusiliers should probably fall back. Flamethrowers won't do significant damage, and they're down to 3 men at less than a quarter of health total. Catcher will begin running away.
Enemy forces are capturing our
No
supplies.
Soviets are recapturing the left-hand side with conscripts. OKW is recapturing the right-hand side. Should probably get that Volk on the field though.
Engineers have secured the sector.
Flak tracks moving in on the right-hand side. There is a CieZ gun moving up, however. Flak tracks preparing to set up. Our guards do have DP-28s. It looks like a button track down. I think we'll probably move this. Guards get the flak track. This gun also aided. The guards pull back. CieZ will be immediately salvaging his flak track for that 5 field. Looks like he has built his medical O-truck, going to give him some much needed healing for his infantry base force.
Occupied. The command vehicle has
These panzer fusiliers need to fall back. They're facing 3 squads. Conscripts merge into the combat engineers keep on the fight. That's good to see. Folks will begin shooting at the conscripts. Folks are in yellow cover. Should be a force by the conscripts.
Mission accomplished.
Conscripts will begin decapping the munitions on the left hand side. Find panzer fusiliers and Volks.
Keep your rate of fire up.
Turbiners make no attempt to chase the squad down. I don't think they'll get the conscripts all done. Conscripts will make it back to base. Meanwhile, Soviets have reclaimed the right hand side of the map. Volk squad all the way up north, going for the cutoff.
Infantry.
Panzer fusiliers behind green cover, going to force away the guards. Stern pioneers will capture. Could always try to place a mine behind the sandbags in case someone tries to use them against him. They're probably just setting up for more G-43s for his panzer fusiliers to give him some infantry to fight the guards.
Enemy infantry.
Volks are firing at new, fresh water guards. They're getting good DP-28. Volks will attempt to hold down the building. More brute force against the building, trying to clear out the conscripts. Conscripts forced off. I don't think the Volks are going to win this one. The guards are in the open, alright. Our DP-28s have arrived. Going to give significantly more firepower. The Volks are pulling back. Panzer fusiliers in Norfolk are being forced off.
Supply sector under attack.
Stern pioneers should probably fall back as well there. Their health is not exactly that great at the moment. The Volks in the house will begin capturing down in the south. Both sides are generally just trading sides.
This territory is ours. We are as ready as we can be.
Well, I got complaints about spam despite 3 line infantry is perfectly normal for anyone.
This is our sector now. Fresh meat has arrived.
Currently, for squads with 1 Rakettenwerfer, 1 Stern Pioneer, 3 Volks, and 3 Panzer Fusiliers for our OKW player. For Soviets, we have 2 combat engineers and flamethrowers, 2 guard squads, and 3 conscript squads, and a ZIS gun. Currently, our Soviet players stalling for T-34-85s, it seems. These Volks are going to be forced out. They only have 2 windows to fight from against. It's pretty much 5 windows? Yeah, that's 5. Oh, I got a leg being built.
Enemy infantry.
Could help with all this massed infantry, especially since there's sandbags that always get in the way that Soviets can place down at any time. 3 squads moving down onto the left-hand squad, followed by Raketen. Small engagement going off in the north. 3 squads against the Panzer Fusiliers. Panzer Fusiliers will just pull back. More G-43s have been bought. Meanwhile, Volks are capturing the right-hand side, have captured the fuel. These conscripts will be forced off. I don't think they're getting them though. Guards waiting behind the sandbags, however. It will be difficult for the OKW to shift. These stems are going to be immediately forced off from the point. CieZ immediately hits retreats upon seeing this. Combat engineers firing on the Volks. Combat engineers will be forced out, but there are guards underway.
Engineers have secured the sector. Well done, comrades.
85s will hit the moment Kim probably get. That's his 11 CPs. Or I mean 10 CPs. You know, conscript capturing the right hand side. began to open fire, but 120mm exposes itself by hitting the house.
Our
And does not hit
superiors have
on the
given us
house.
120mm mortars. Engineer standing by.
I think CieZ may be going to do a big push on the left-hand side to try to force these guards out. Pretty much the only thing you can do against the guard can't sandbags is to just override them. Guards will be forced away.
The sector is at risk.
And the pieces are bunching up quite a bit, however, making them vulnerable to flamethrowers and 120 and more. Need the pull out. They're taking significant damage. Meanwhile, the Scots have moved on to the right hand side. Same as the left hand side, they're going to overwhelm the guards to drive them off. Nice move by CieZ by just immediately vaulting over the sandbags to avoid a grenade. Storms are forced off, however. Folks will get behind the sandbags. Combat engineers are going for a decap on the left bottom. They're going for a cutoff. There we go.
Contact infantry.
A small engagement on the left hand side. And defeats here to engage the conscript. Should probably try to finish the cap, however, rather than to stall and engage. Guards are moving in. Looks like they're going for a grenade. Grenade going off. Causes a single mile loss and some health damage. They've just been firing. Hasn't killed anyone yet. Oh, it looks like flamethrower squad is killed. But we do have a demo charge set. So we could see a squad wipe here. Meanwhile, folks in north are capturing the VP. Infantry on the right hand side are capturing the munitions, but it looks like we did have the demo off, but it did not wipe any squads, but it did take a 4-man Devoke squad and 2-man the Panzer Fusilier squad. 120's beginning the bomb in the north. Meanwhile, 3 more squads are on their way to the right hand side. Both sides are being constantly splitting up their forces between both sides of the map, and been really trying to consolidate. Kim has been mainly leaving guard squads behind sandbags, which has been a good force to stall, since he has pretty much the only way for him to clear them out is to overrun them. Leg is firing on the 120mm mortar, it seems. So, eventually lands, but doesn't hit. Guards are moving toward the cutoff. Folks are getting shoot apart by the guards. German is not forced away conscript.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Santa Fusilier is dueling with the guards. Guards will probably have that. They're going to. I think there's only 2 members firing. Oh, 3, but still not enough. Guards are actually covering scenes. Oh, the squad leader just doesn't happen to be in yellow cover, so the shield doesn't appear. Tony's still bobbing only 1 kill. Blake hasn't done much better. Panzer's on the field. Gonna provide CieZ some AT. That's T-3485s. They're gonna come out anytime soon. Just need to build manpower. These guards are running into Alright, 120 lands. Puts quite a few Panzer Fusiliers, forcing them off. Guards managed to fall back though. These combat engineers can pull up and rip apart. German Pioneers falling back. Guards by the field still will prove to be incredibly difficult task for CieZ to shift them out of. Alright, Lig does pin down the 120mm more and kills 42, forcing it back. I guess this weapon that would be alright against the guards and sandbags would be the Stuka, but they would have to go and recharge it every time they fire. You know, these votes are going to be forced off. And CieZ doesn't exactly have field dispense since he just bought Jagdpans to counter the incoming T-3485s. If the Leg was cheaper, it would be better. It's way too expensive for what it does. The 85s will expose themselves, engage the Panzer Fusiliers in the north.
We have an isolated sector.
Folks are being forced back.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Yeah, Panzer's going back to the
lines
base.
have been cut.
Gonna be a halt in the combat. 85s are rolling up, gonna force away these Panzer Fusiliers.
Gun squad ready.
Legacy on fire. Aiming for sandbags, I think. Misses its first shot. Combat engines being engaged. Yeah, it looks like a DP-28 dropped somewhere. Folks have a DP-28 now, gonna give us a little more firepower. Conscripts are being forced off by delays. Yeah, T-34-85 are engaging. Yeah, Panzer gets a shot off. Grim Pioneers are trying to close the CieZ gun. Through it. Storms are being forced off. Or the rest of CieZ's infantry are moving up along with the rocket rifles. We could kill one of these tanks, but rocket misses another one with shots. One of the guards are trying into the Panzer Fusiliers. Leg does actually suppress one of the squads. Our guards are moving up. Now they're all retreating though. No repairs going on the T-34-85s. Could use crew repair, he does have the munitions for them.
A sector has
We'll
been
save him
cut
some
off.
time.
Stand ready.
And we don't have any conscript upgrades, so there are no snares. Not that he really needs them. Yeah, Panzers in general don't need the snares, since they're slow and they're going to be at the very front trying to charge into your lines. In 20 lands, causing significant damage.
Enemy
Start
forces are
moving to
neutralizing a
avoid
sector.
Panzer again moving up to avoid the 120 mortar. Panzer is flying into base.
Capturing supply sector.
Panzer Fusiliers providing sight thanks to their scope T-43s. Actually get one model working crew. These Panzers are going to be forced out fighting the guard squad and the conscript squad. Meanwhile, the 85s are rolling back in. This gun's also rotating in. Leg needs to pull back. They get decrewed. Looks like the crew's actually pulling it back fast enough. They're really hustling it. 8 Panzer Fusiliers are not where they want to be. They need to pull back immediately. They're getting ripped apart. Meanwhile, when the T-34-85s wiped up the Volk squad and dropped the DP-28, Kim could pick it up with any of his squads. This is for the guard squad that dropped it. Looks like it's also been reinforcing me with conscript to save him some reinforced costs. Meanwhile, Stern Pioneers are being forced out south. T-34 is rolling around.
Objective secure.
The soldiers remain consolidating on the left-hand side. 120mm mortar's been capping and guards are moving back on the right-hand side. Looks like they're going back behind the sandbags to stall.
We have taken it.
Because every time CieZ needs to attack those sandbags, he's going to need to deal with overwhelming force to get a good shot from the leg to suppress the squad, or cause significant damage. Ours, this gun's out of position. Could decrew it if it keeps hitting the gunners.
We need to reestablish
Will
our
not be the
supply
case here,
lines.
however. T-34-85 are coming up. Squads need to spread out. They're bunching up way too much. 120 million land. CieZ are trying to spread out his forces. Jack Panzer's getting some good XP from this.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Panzer Fusiliers are moving up. 120 is forcing CieZ to constantly move his forces.
We are bleeding, comrade.
We will catch the 120 million more out position and get engaging. Our 85 is shifting down. We'll force away these Panzer Fusiliers. rotating for something. So it's aiming where the 120 mm used to be.
Say again. Arm complete.
Slight lonely action.
Lay footings for Panzer
Got shoe mines going down from the stern pioneers.
The squad is back to full strength.
T-34-85s are rolling back in.
T-34 ready.
Stern pioneers being forced away by guards.
Grenades now available to all conscripts.
Jagdpanzers moving in. Going to have another set of T-34-85 soon enough. Just a few more minutes and we'll have another pair of tanks on the field.
Territory is falling into enemy
Well, if he
hands.
gets the pop cap for that, he's got 85, he's not going to have another set of tanks just yet. These folks are going to be forced away though. The grenade misses.
Germans on the attack!
These folks need to fall out there. They won't get the decap, it seems.
Time we must be faster.
Meanwhile, combat engineers moving down to the south. Looks like they're laying a demo trap. Or demo charge, but he generally used a trap.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
You know, CieZ is running right into all these units behind sandbags. He may try to pick up that defense way, which he will as eventually, but we'll get out there. Doesn't really do anything. We're probably going to lose this engagement here behind these sandbags as well, since conscripts are getting better than Fusiliers and Volks. Looks at short range. Onto it. Liga is still
The
missing.
sector is at risk.
Let's hit that one though. Well, no, it looks on the field. Surprised he built a Shure Panzer headquarters. Or is he trying to get more mechanized or something else? Not sure what the looks is really going to do here since he's got to deal with 85s. That's along with the guard PTRS rifles which cut through the looks. And there's also still as this on the field. We also have AT grenades which haven't been upgraded.
Send orders.
120 mm already got significant damage on the Panzer Fusiliers, forcing them off.
Light tank ready for action. Group my back to full strength.
Hard leg will pin in the 120 mm mortar. He tries to counterfire. Of course, the weapon back.
Construction is complete.
Looks is moving up. Catches the conscripts going out of position. Match should be able to wipe them. They're at very low health. One shot's gonna probably kill them all. Looks will get the wipe on the squad.
Squad of infantry has been killed. Death before retreat.
Power another set of T-34-85s will be coming soon. Just needs a bit of pop cap. We can afford to use troops to get them. Now it looks moving down with the combat engineers. Again opening up. Our 85s are rotating in. They'll miss both their shots, however. They'll take significant damage from the 18 here as well. Gotta deal with Panzer Shreks. We're catching the Jagdpanzer, all with them moving up. So we'll see a big push from our Axis. Guards have been forced off, so there's not much infantry to fight this.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
They're trying to focus on Ziska, but they're only now focus on the conscript. Alright, folks are moving up. We'll be able to flank the conscript if we're opening up. Alright, Jagdpanzer's going way too far in. We see an AT grenade go off. It will not damage the engine. Looks is also moving up. We're getting way too close to the conscripts. Go back a little before getting AT grenaded. If he gets damaged engine, we'll get one of the looks back. Or I'll see his forces are moving up, trying to overrun on his position. Or in Kim's position. Which will be able to take out the 120 Norwich and killing the gunner. 120 gets deployed. Could attempt to steal it, or destroy it with a Panzer Shrek.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
And the 85 will take out the 120 Norwich, so that CieZ can't have it. There are more 85s that reach the field. CieZ now has to deal with 4 T-34-85s. His Jagdpanzer's out of position. We may see AT grenades going off, but they're not very effective. I'd say they're the worst anti-tanks in the game. Especially due to the fact that the projectile disappears after around 1 second of travel. Jag Panzers still managed to get deflectors off. We should have Brown. The T-34A5 should probably keep moving. Focus on the rest. There's no reason for him to stop. Just keep pushing up. His tension is stuck on each other. Jag Panzers moves back up. Then the tank gets destroyed. Another T-34A5. Looks like the Kettle managed to get it. Our bunch of infantry now moving up.
An anti-tank gun has taken the field.
We could have tried driving into the base and take out the Jag Panzer and also try to crush all this infantry. Couldn't fight against it, but they ended up losing 2 of his tanks. Now he's back to where he started. You know, Volks are moving up. Fortunately, his conscripts are doing sandbags, and once they're established, they'll be able to fight off these Volks. Now, more Panzer pieces are moving up. T-34A5 moving up. It looks like I'll knock out an entire squad with a single shell. Conscripts are still holding the ground. So it looks like he's lost quite a bit from now down to 1 Volk, 2 Panzer pieces, along with the sterns. I'm sure you can look back right here, check our precious combat injuries with 2 conscripts. So we'll see an AT grenade going off. Still no damage engine. That team's helping out. It looks like he did manage to get the T-34A5. So it's down to 1 tank, and it's going to wait quite a bit more time for his second set, but however, he does still have map control. OKW reduced. Our VP, we have 360 versus 301. Our guards are doing significant work on these sandbags. OKW can't really show these guards out, especially since guards get 2 hits of their survivability. They can be incredibly difficult to shift out of cover. Catching these to pull back. This is really not working out for CieZ. He's just bleeding infantry. Hasn't really done anything to guards himself, aside from 1 member and health damage. Until he lost his leg, he could probably recruit that, and he could probably salvage this for 5 years.
Guard rifle infantry squads can now be called to fight for the motherland.
He recruits his leg. Don't give him some indirect fire then.
The enemy has taken
Yes, that's not quite a bit of munitions though. So we had demo charge go off. It took out another one of the Panzer Fusilier squads, leaving CieZ with only, well, 1 real squad meant to combat infantry. The sterns are too fragile, and the Volks are mainly meat shields. Leg is still bombing. We got now 3 squads of guards on the field. 1 guard squad's gone down to the south to begin capturing. Finally been taken off sandbag duty. They've been sitting there all game, I think, or most of the game, I think. CieZ needs some sort of infantry force. He really doesn't have much at the moment.
I think Petrov pulled his groin, but it is done.
Sounds like he's begin. Gonna open up on the combat engineers. They will begin bombarding.
The enemy is taking what
It's
we
1
have
conscript.
secured.
Poor guy didn't stand a chance. Alright, these Panzer Fusiliers are going to be forced off. Panzer Fusiliers look like they will get out of there. Lig managed to get that poor guy. Squad leader acknowledges death. He's been hit. White salt. Guards are falling back. So he's trying not to kill his own sandbags. He doesn't want them there. Grim Pioneers may be able to do this. They're doing significant damage, but looks like they'll fall back instead. CieZ is being retake the right hand side, but he needs more forces to shift these guards out. These Panzer Fusiliers, I don't think they'll win. They're in the open defending the 3 squad. Furthermore, 85 is on its way. knocks out half the squad. Our leg shot will knock out the house squad and conscript squad, force them away. Meanwhile, the Agvancer is now cloaking. Can also help scout. So he gets that improved sight of that too. Yeah, we got another demo charge going up from the north.
Back up to full force.
Stern Pioneers have been reinforced. Panzer Fusilier is going to need reinforcement. CieZ does have quite a bit of manpower though. Still, he doesn't really have that much in terms of combat infantry, especially since it doesn't have that needed vet on this squad. It's a vet 3 Panzer Fusilier squad though, that gives it significant more combat power. Those are the Volks, or the Guard leader pulled back and the Volks forced them off, but Volks are beginning capturing on the right hand side. T-3485 shifting down onto the right side to force them out. Don't know why they utterly paused there. They will be suppressing these guards. 120mm mortars moving up like the counter battery. Volks have been forced off.
Target secure. Hold in place. The enemy is reduced to 300 points.
Like firing. Misses. 120mm mortars trying to get the range of the leg as well. Big push of the Fusiliers moving up, trying to get on the guards. Flamethrowers going off. Forcing Panzer to shift fire. Looks like one of the Kessins got taken out. That was the vetted one as well. This leg needs to get out there, or it's going to risk being degrouped.
Ready to deploy!
They're getting wheel fire.
Veterancy awarded!
Probably kept moving forward to try and clear the gun. All the munitions CieZ could put down a lot of mines which would be obtained. There is no capacity for our soldiers to make any mine sweepers. There was one engineer, one infantry, and a flamethrower.
Back to full strength.
Panzer Fusilier is doing what they can to stall the guards. Forced off though. This leg needs some healing. Should that one again. Stern Pioneers will probably get the decap, but are probably going to not do much else. Guards are ripping into them. Gauge on the right hand side, conscript behind green cover, and guards are going to force these Panzer Fusiliers off despite their bad form. They're getting really hard. Those Soviets are moving back down. 2 squads of guards and conscripts and combat infantry are coming back out of base.
Back to full strength.
Probably gonna see more A5 soon, just needs a bit more manpower. Excuse me. Leg's gonna need some healing. Looks like he's gonna focus on trying to bomb the conscripts out.
Group back to full strength.
These forces are being shifted out behind the cover from the right. Look at what a squad of ogres on the field. Going to get some more firepower to Ogre Commando West, but I needs to keep them shielded. They have no vet at this point. And they kind of need that vet to fight all this vetted infantry that Kim has. Still probably not going to allow them to tear through the sandbags, so ogres. They're not as powerful as they used to be, and they still need vet to be effective. Well, vet's when they become terrifying monsters.
Team is back to full strength. Orders complete.
You probably shouldn't be moving the ogres out in front. They're going to get ripped apart by the guards, and they're expensive to reinforce. Folks need to be moving up and meat shields for the acting as a meat shield for the ogres. And the ogres looks like they're trying to focus up on these conscripts. However, that devil charge did create green color, so these ogres are not really going to be doing much. You know, one's going to be a mortar going off. 23485 moving in. The Agvancer begins to open up. More T-3485s have hit the field. So when the AT grenades did manage to go off and damage the engine, don't think we're going to be seeing much chasing though. And as you can tell, by the time this comes out, it will be the old patch. These Riketsons have no ability to camouflage much on their own. They need vet. Also because the 120 is still hitting like a truck at this point. Big's firing. Not landing many hits. Has been healed up though. OKW is moving back out of their base again. I don't think it's wise to keep hammering this position though. Maybe you should try hammering here. At least force his opponent to shift his units around. Because he just hasn't had enough troops to try and overwhelm these guards by the sandbags. With more Panzer Fusiliers in the field, though, that have some sort of anti-infantry firepower against the Soviets. Right back will get a good hit. Overs are getting opened up. Overs shouldn't be running out. They're getting ripped apart. It's going to cost significant manpower for CieZ. They're expected to reinforce. The Panzer Fusiliers almost got wiped by the 120. Volkswagen tried to run up for a grenade, but hit a tripwire mine and almost get wiped in retreat. Barely gets out of there. Only one Volkswagen. Another tripwire mine goes off. Guards will begin ripping into Panzer Fusiliers for PTRS.
Enemy rounds! Keep your heads down!
CieZ is going to try charging guards. Or another guard squad is ready and waiting. The 120's causing damage. Could see a grenade coming out. Not a good game for Panzer Fusiliers, but strange enough, Kim pulls his guards back. Despite the fact that Fusiliers weren't in really any good covered position. But yeah, guys, he's taking pot shots at T-34-85. May actually be able to get one of the tanks, but no, one of them pulls back. Infantry shoot still hammering position, trying to force away these guards. Not doing his job, and once getting back in front, getting hammered by shots. Needs to pull them behind the wall, try getting to the house here. He can actually fight from there, engage here. Sandbags have been destroyed, however. Can't give over significantly more power against these troops. PTRS has been dropped. Really nice win if CieZ picked that up. Soviet infantry moving down into the south. These Fusiliers are going to need to pull out. There's not much they can do here. I don't think they're going to get the cap either. They need to keep them holding back. Can't afford to lose that 5 score. Now T-34-85 are still roaming around the battlefield. Got 3 of them. Soviets have nearly hit max Popcat. Bit of reinforcement and be back to fold. Oh, we still got a bit of spare Popcat for our OKW player. We traded Singh for the King Tiger. He hasn't really spent his fuel on anything. Now OKW is beginning to recapture the right hand side. Demo hasn't been designated yet. Could have been squad wipe. I don't think Kim has line of sight. You know, 85s are rolling into the position.
We are awaiting orders. Enemy forces are capturing
our supplies. Really pull back. Demos does not get designated. That's a check on the T-34. But these ones will be forced off. Overs are also being forced off. We actually lose the overs. Kind of lose that squad.
Losing territory.
Swing around and hit that damn flag. It is now under our control.
Looks like the There's maybe able to get back. The Jagdpanzer is rotating, however. Now the last guy will barely get out there. One tank skins immediately taken out by this massed AT. That 4 Jagdpanzer is running up. Standard tank gets destroyed by one of the 85s. Guys seems to keep firing. With a Jagdpanzers on the chase, that mobility boost of that 3 and that 4 is going to be significantly more mobility. Significant more mobility. There we go. Looks like this tank's been buttoned. Main 5 trying to move in.
Supply sector under attack.
Plane gets shot down, but it doesn't really matter. Mark target still goes off regardless. Will remain for its full duration. Engage on the left hand side. Panzer Fusilier is not having a nice time. 120 also landing here. Panzer Fusilier is forced off. Leg is trying to get a good shot, but it's overshooting. We got a nice hit there, but it only causes health damage. She's squadron green cover. Grenade going off. Both squads retreating. Could see we lost it as that 5 Panzer Fusilier squad. They're very fighter shooting. But Kim has replaced the 2 tanks he just lost. Leg may get decrued as well. Our Jagdpanzer's rolling in. Takes around the right hand side. Volks and Panzer Fusilier trying to engage the guards. Guards will probably win this. They are victory. 234s. Double Captain Hauer and Jagdpanzer. The T-34-85 just stall while one trying to ram.
We have lost one of our armored vehicles.
Looked like I heard the engine rev up. Now it looks like we got a King Tiger on the way, and we got a Vet 5 Jagdpanzer going to give significantly more firepower to this tank. Will deal 320 damage when attacking out of camouflage, which is half most medium tanks. Thankfully 85s will still take 3 shots to kill because they have 800 HP. These stun pioneers are not going to do much, need to pull back. They're pumped up and may actually get wiped. 85 left. Good hits. Looks like the T-34 will take it out with one of its machine guns. Our Jagdpanzer is moving in. Because CieZ is moving in with it, doesn't really have that much help. Our T-34 does one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. It gets engine damage as well. Not something you usually see, especially from tank shells, and there was no mines placed. Jagdpanzer's trying to chase, however, we got another T-34-85 coming down.
The enemy has only 50.
Our T-34-85 will catch this Vet 5 Jagdpanzer and some white targets going off. Kim really wants to sting dead. Got an AT grenade trying to go off, but that's probably one of the worst scares in the game, but he does get engine damage on the thing. Double captains are opening up. Oh no, get caught out of position and forced to pull back. Volkshanks are trying to chase. Panzer Fusilier moves on to the DP. They stand dangerously close to that demo charge.
We are awaiting orders.
You know, most of the Soviet units are actually on the left-hand side, not doing anything. King Tiger has also hit the field
The
well
enemy has taken our supply sector.
Volks will not get the T-34-85. King Tiger's beginning to roll up. We'll force away conscripts immediately upon seeing it.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
We'll be seeing a T-34-85 for a bit of time. Oh, these guards are going to be forced off. King Tiger's excellent against infantry. As I say that, it misses its shot. You're actually going to drive the King Tiger into the base? I really want to guess he could start showing the tier 1 and get some XP for his King
Our
Tiger.
command post is under assault.
Looks like he's going to catch the 85 out of position and his crew repairing.
Neutralizing a sector.
This is not good. We have an AT grade. King Tiger.
Target vehicle marking
King Tiger takes out
available.
a bunch of infantry with one shell. AT grenade bounces off the rear armor. button has ended. Our lot of Soviet infantry will. I don't think the King Tiger will actually get this. He's being buttoned again. And he's endangered. This is still firing. Actually, don't think it's a range again. AT grenade going off, bounces off again. And that's gotta be lucky to say 85 I've seen, but it's got both true repair and triple vat engineers repairing it. Well, double vats really all you need. Triple repairs help the engineers survive longer.
Our headquarters is taking enemy fire.
No Volk staring down the
We are
guards.
losing
I
territory.
don't really do anything. Bunch of S infantry. King Tiger's ripping into the guards.
Okay, that's the last one.
Got some skirms being
Our lines
rebuilt.
have been cut.
To help repair this tank on the field. He is out there once, so he does have access to the combat blitz. Gets King Tiger out there faster.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
This gun's being flanked, forced back to base. Sport guns firing
The
high angle
enemy has
shots.
cut off a sector.
There's firing into the base. They actually be able to get the medics if he's lucky.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
These overs are not in a good position. And try to get the decap. It would be nice if he used his breakthrough tactics, will help the decap much faster. Now CieZ has pretty much taken the entire right hand side of the map. And a good portion itself has decapped the territory. Combat engineers forcing to recap that. Vega's running as fast as it can. Strangely enough, out of all support weapons, it gets a Vet 2 mobility increase at Vet 2.
We have taken it.
Strength Pioneers with support package going to get this King Tiger in action and back in action relatively quickly.
Well done, comrades.
More 85s will be hitting the field shortly once Kim gets the field. He has a significant amount of manpower. Surprised how much he has, despite all the fact that King Tiger just wrecked a bunch of infantrymen. Tripwire mine goes off in King Tiger. Unfortunately, he's not an infantry unit. It'd be a hilarious bug if it was classified as infantry, then it would get critted. Tripwire does not kill on damage, it kills based on crit.
Engineers have secured the sector. Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Bunch of Fuselers we capturing the VP down in the south. So I don't think CieZ has used any of his resource transfer this game. I think CieZ should be able to overwhelm these guards. Grenade going off. Guards forced off. Meanwhile, King Tiger is engaging.
Attempting to capture our territory.
Pushing forward. Likely going for the CieZ gun. Misses his shot. A bunch of infantry trying to take out conscripts in the building.
We have secured.
Mark target goes out hard. King Tiger will not be able to get hurt. Thankfully the King Tiger, well, maybe not thankfully, it's not unfair for everyone. Heavy tanks have ridiculous rotation rates. So if they manage to get their turn and tank but they can't fire, it's better to just simply rotate the entire tank so they can keep the gun trained on them. It's always hilarious to see those giant tanks do what seem to be absurd spins. Meanwhile, Panzer Fusiliers have looked like clear up the guys who've been capping. Oh.
We must protect our HQ.
Sorry about that. This gun's been cleared, but 2 more 85s have hit the field, but that's going to be the last amount of tanks for Kim. All his infantry shifting onto the left-hand side. OKW has been bleeding quite a few points, though. He's down at 29, which is why he needs to hold the right-hand side where there are 2 VPs.
Our territory is falling into
Thankfully,
enemy
he does
hands.
have 2 VPs in control, slowly bleeding, so it's going to have triple cap. Well, going to be back to double cap once these conscripts down the point. 85's rotating in. Probably going to recruit a CieZ gun with conscripts. Needs some sort of AT against the King Tiger, which will be back in action soon enough. Panzer Fusilier is forced off.
Marking and targeting of vehicles is now available.
Our captain's still cloaked. Heals itself. Our crew's dangerously bunched up. One shell will knock out the entire
We have
gun.
200 points remaining.
Or 120. Well, if it actually hit. 120 does have access to precision, but there are absolutely no munitions for our Soviets at the moment as he's trying to reclaim his territory.
The motherland grows.
Looks like OKW is now shifting back
Our
onto the left-hand side,
T-34s
trying
have
to
been
force the
outfitted
Soviet
with
out,
85
rather than
mm
trying to
guns.
fortify the
We
right-hand
will
side.
follow their tracks to victory.
Probably needs to keep at least a few squads here, though. He needs as many DPs as he can. He's dangerously close to bleeding out on points. Also, it'd be a pretty good time to use breakthrough tactics. Would really help him pretty much almost instantly decap his points, so he could just run onto the VP, decap it and run off, and it doesn't really cost that much. CieZ, you have the munitions. Use them.
We're under attack. The only money. The enemy has taken our supply
Meanwhile, King
sector.
Tiger and a bunch of infantry moving back onto the north. And CieZ needs to utilize his doctrine a little bit more. Oh, the breakthrough doctrine.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture
The
our
only thing I
territory.
think is used for our Panzer Fusiliers, that's about it. Breakthrough artillery is not that great, but it'll be something to
The
force
enemy is
him out.
down to 25
Force enemies
points.
out of the sector.
Victory is in our grasp.
But breakthrough tactics. Breakthrough tactics. Use them. It looks like we actually have breakthrough artillery going down on the central VP. I'm not sure if I'll actually do much since it's such a small territory point. And he has nothing to oh, never mind. Fusiliers are following up. Like it's still bombing. Eventually the shells will land.
Infantry has our range.
Oh, force a full back. CieZ needs to be careful. Panzer Fusiliers may actually be a shell.
Avenge him, comrades.
King Tiger is now Vet 2. Gonna make it more effective. Surprisingly enough, none of the Panzer Fusiliers take a shell to the face. CieZ will get the triple cap. We'll find that the 85s are around the corner and their combat engineer squad's been built. CieZ can also start laying mines if he needs to.
Guard squad ready.
Soviets are shifting back onto the left-hand side of the map. Seemingly, knowing that CieZ is strong on the right-hand side, we do have a few mines going down. Sandbags going up. And a few things will spot this incoming force. Immediately retreat, but one shell almost wipes up the squad and they drop their DP-28. Don't think they'll be able to chase the... I have no idea what the Lig's trying to do. As much as it tries, it's not an anti-tank gun, even with hollow charge. And we have a tree flying across the map. Typical in Company of Heroes 2, given the physics of this game. I mean, people bounce off the ground when they die, so anything's possible.
Sandbags are up, and my back is out.
Combat engineers will be moving in.
Territory secured.
So we got wire being placed down, or was being placed down. King Tiger's rotating back.
Anti-tank gun is ready for action.
Will not be doing anything just yet. Oh, it looks like the fuel is spent on a Panther though. CieZ for once finally has the tank lead, and two superior pieces of
We are
armor.
losing territory.
Although the Panther's not really great against infantry, but I don't... Actually, we have two CieZ guns. One's going to be coming out shortly. Going couldn't give that needed fire targets to King Tiger and the Panther. I'm pretty sure he's ready to plant mines at that point. This gun could be caught out of position to King Tiger decide to move in, but he will not. Panther's going to force away these T-34-85s.
Gun is ready for... We are down to 100 points.
Well guys, he as well recaptured that DP-28 on the same squad.
Keep moving! Stay low!
Surprised it wasn't picked up. These Did he have conscripts? No, yeah, maybe I'm hallucinating.
At your service.
Well, we're gonna get Panther hits mine. That's not good. T-34-85 can even move in along with the AT gun. Certain Pioneers can fix that engine up pretty quickly.
Engineer standing by.
Kim's currently not responding. Double AT guns are set and waiting. If Kim wants to launch an assault on this position, he can bring everything, and I mean everything. It's no good just having half your army sit back if you're trying to launch an assault against pretty much the enemy's entire army.
They are killing us!
I don't know how, but the King Tiger's whole machine gun shooting the strangest arc I've ever seen. House could go down. Conscripts should probably get out of there. That building's one hit away from collapsing. All the guards that Kim needs are not shifting when they should. 120 is trying to soften up the position. Pretty much CieZ's entire army's here. Kim's gonna need his entire army to break through.
You are showing weakness. We are down to 75 points.
That was not so hard. Watch out!
Leg is trying to counter battery to 120. Shell bounces off the King Tiger. Good hit from the CieZ gun on the flank. Also providing sight. Leg is suppressing the 120, slowing down its rate of fire. Obviously, the troops can open on that one combat engineer squad. Kim should probably move these troops. He wants to launch a push here, but he doesn't have enough. He needs everything he has. Also, we got more mines going down from my stern pioneers. Gonna protect the flanks. King Tiger's beginning to blow out the house. One more shell will probably take it out. Or just snipes the guy inside and doesn't do any damage to the house itself because there's no walls. Mark target's going off. King Tiger lands a good hit on conscripts. Plane crashes down a munition point. Soviets are down to 55 points. They need to do something. King Tiger's been marked, but is moving up. Look at one member of the guard squad. This gun will pen. King Tiger's
Victory is slipping from our grasp. We have only 50 points remaining.
The captains are moving up, both in type 2.
The enemy has killed another infantry squad.
King Tiger's being flanked by CieZ gun, but Sturm should be able to clear this up. The LG-34 is taking significant damage from the double retrenchments. We lost the CieZ gun.
The enemy has silenced one of our anti-tank guns.
Now Kim's sending in the other guard squads, but they're incredibly late to the party. 120 mortar may kill the entire Sturm squad, but the guards are trying to focus them down. We got a grenade going off. Should be dodged though. That would be a casualty. 120 is still running. King Tiger's rotating to that area though. Another group of Soviet infantry players floating significant manpower. They've been waiting for this moment. King Tiger's going to fix his gun engine infantry and probably take a lot of fires. Or the leg goes down instead. The line goes off. Yeah, victory leg, not something you see every day. Combat engineers are forced off. You could see one final set of T-3485s. Or Kim needs to reinforce all these squads. CieZ has flown quite a bit of resources now. Quite a bit of munitions, fuel, and manpower. Could probably start converting to munitions at this point.
One less enemy.
We have been reduced to 25 points. Failure is not rewarded.
Panzerfusiliers are moving to the left-hand side. It's now undefended.
Squad at full strength.
I don't think the Soviets are going to be able to launch a final push before they bleed on VPs.
Capturing supply sector.
Who knows? Are all of Kim's armies moving back onto the left-hand side to secure that one on VP?
Engineer standing by.
Poor wounded guy takes the 120 shell for the squad.
The enemy is about to defeat us.
Panzerfusiliers may
We
be able
have
to get
only
the
10
cap.
points remaining.
They would have got it. In cap it, they use breakthrough tactics. These Fusiliers are going to be forced off. Our Soviets going to bleed out down to 4 points. I just pretty much in the game, constantly doing one final ditch effort before getting nuked. But that's pretty much the game. Victory for our OKW player CieZ and loss for Kim, our Soviet player. I honestly thought he should have launched all his forces in that attack, though those two guards probably could have helped out. At least clear out the infantry and allows AT guns more room to maneuver in. Although he did take significant damage from Raketins, which blew away his tanks. Then there's a lot. The obstacles kind of worked against him on the left-hand side, but Kim did have good control of the map for the majority of the game. Guards are just pretty much causing major issues for CieZ. There's no way he could push against the guards behind sandbags unless he either overran them or got her on the flanks, or got hit with the leg. But CieZ lost also quite a bit of force of his own. He looks like he even lost his over sometime where I didn't notice. And a lot of his light vehicles didn't really do much. I mean, the flat track kind of appeared, expressed 1 to 2 squads and got taken out after running into a squad of guards. What it looks. Well, it did help kill that one conscript squad. Didn't really do anything else. It got nuked in the major engagement, though Kim did lose a lot of his T-3485s at that point. Anyways, that's it. That's it for this cast, and this is Mirage Fla, signing off.